In a world where technological prowess on the seas can tip the scales of global power, have you ever wondered what lies at the forefront of naval defense innovation? What advancements enable the US Navy to maintain its maritime dominance in the face of evolving threats? How do the Flight 3 DDG-51 destroyers fit into this ever-advancing puzzle of naval warfare? The US Navy has revealed the most advanced destroyer class in the United States Navy's arsenal, the Flight 3 DDG-51. But that's not all. These formidable vessels are armed with state-of-the-art laser weaponry. As we set our course, we'll explore the seamless integration of sophisticated radar systems, the pivotal role of laser weaponry, and the strategic foresight driving the expansion of these naval war machines. What strategic visions are propelling these warships to new horizons, and how might they redefine the very nature of naval combat as we know it? Before we dive into the technological marvels and laser weaponry, let's start with the basics. The Flight 3 DDG-51 destroyers are a crucial component of the Navy's modernization efforts. They represent the latest evolution in the formidable Arleigh Burke class of destroyers, designed to meet the ever-changing demands of 21st century naval warfare. As of now, the US Navy operates more than 80 destroyers, but the momentum doesn't stop there. The Navy has ambitious plans to add even more of these upgraded Flight 3 DDG-51s to its fleet. Now, you might ask, why the relentless pursuit of advanced destroyers? Well, the answer is simple. The world of naval warfare is evolving at a breakneck pace. Our adversaries are developing more sophisticated technologies, and the strategic landscape is becoming increasingly complex. In this era, speed, adaptability, and cutting-edge capabilities are not just advantages, they're necessities. To stay ahead of the curve, the Navy understands that it must equip itself with state-of-the-art systems. As former Chief of Naval Operations Admiral Michael Gilday aptly put it, ubiquitous and persistent sensors, advanced battle networks, and weapons of increasing range and speed have driven us to a more dispersed type of fight. Keeping ahead of our competitors requires us to rapidly field state-of-the-art systems. Speed matters. Radar systems act like the senses of a modern naval vessel. They gather vital information about the nearby surroundings, enabling ships to quickly and efficiently identify, monitor, and react to potential threats. And when it comes to radar systems, the Flight 3 DDG-51 destroyers have a true marvel up their sleeves: the AnSpy-6 radar. But what makes the AnSpy-6 radar system so special? Well, it's all about sensitivity, range, and the ability to handle multiple threats simultaneously. Imagine a radar that can see farther and detect objects half the size of previous radar systems. That's precisely what the AnSpy-6 does. The AnSpy-6 radar system, also referred to as the Air and Missile Defense Radar, is designed to revolutionize current standards. It can simultaneously locate and discriminate multiple tracks, providing our Navy with an unparalleled advantage in threat tracking and identification. What makes this radar so effective? It's the use of gallium nitride technology. By employing military-grade gallium nitride, the AnSpy-6 radar becomes up to 1,000 times more efficient than its older counterpart, which employed gallium arsenide. This technology boosts strong signals at microwave frequencies, helping the radar spot threats twice as far away and that are only half the size when compared to standard radar systems. The Navy has long grappled with evolving threats such as drone swarms and anti-ship missiles. To counter these challenges, they've turned to Helios, a game-changing laser weapon system that recently made its way to the Flight 3 Arleigh Burke-class destroyer. Manufactured by Lockheed Martin, Helios boasts a remarkable capability. It can deliver over 60 kilowatts of directed energy to targets up to 5 miles away. Helios is a pivotal component of the Navy laser family of systems, part of a strategic plan to bolster laser weapon capabilities. In the 2023 budget, the Navy allocated approximately $35 million for the laser family of systems, with the anticipation of deploying the first operational system at sea within the year. So why is Helios such a game-changer? Well, it's designed to address anti-surface warfare and counterintelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance gaps. Imagine the ability to both dazzle and destroy unmanned aerial systems and defeat fast inshore attack craft, all with remarkable precision and speed. Traditionally, the Navy has relied on surface-to-air missiles and Gatling guns to combat threats. However, these conventional weapon systems have limitations, especially when dealing with cost-effective drones. Reloading missile magazines on Navy ships can be a logistical nightmare, potentially requiring vessels to travel hundreds of miles to reach a safe zone. Helios offers a cost-effective solution. With its low cost per shot and continuous operational capability using available ship power, it's a formidable defense against swarms of small unmanned vessels and drones. Furthermore, Helios improves upon its predecessors by enhancing target identification capabilities, even for tiny, fast-moving threats. Integration is key. Helios is being seamlessly incorporated into the Aegis combat system of the DDG-51 destroyer, allowing for permanent installation. It utilizes spectral beam combined fiber lasers, providing superior beam quality compared to previous laser systems. Notably, Helios also has surveillance capabilities, although specific details regarding its surveillance functionality remain confidential. Now we'll delve deeper into the tactical advantages of laser weapons, especially on the Flight 3 DDG-51 destroyers. Let's start with the most important advantage: speed. Lasers travel at light speed, and this drastically changes the dynamics of naval warfare. Imagine this: an enemy threat like a drone, a fighter jet, or a missile is coming towards your ship. Instead of using traditional missiles that take time to lock on and hit the target, lasers can quickly and instantly deal with these threats. It's like having a weapon that works as fast as thinking. This incredible speed means the enemy can't react or dodge the laser's precise aim. Now let's talk about why lasers are so effective against enemy threats. Lasers are incredibly precise. Unlike traditional missiles that can cause big explosions and unintended damage to civilian areas or busy places, lasers can be precisely aimed to disable or destroy a target without collateral damage. And lasers not only act as weapons, but also as sensors. They can track and target enemy threats, providing valuable data for surveillance and situational awareness. This dual-purpose capability allows the Flight 3 DDG-51 destroyers to not only defend themselves, but also gather intelligence about their surroundings. But how do lasers fit into the Navy's plan for distributed maritime operations and networked fleets? Well, it's about being faster, more agile, and adaptable. In today's naval warfare, being able to react quickly to new threats is important. Lasers work perfectly with the strategy. They can deal with multiple threats all at once because they're fast and very precise. In the era of distributed maritime operations where the Navy envisions a networked fleet leveraging long-range sensors and weapons, lasers are a strategic asset. They enhance a ship's ability to defend itself and its fleet while contributing valuable data to the network. We're taking a peek into the future of Flight 3 DDG-51 destroyers, and it's a future that's shaping up to be nothing short of spectacular. Let's start with the big picture. The US Navy isn't just getting a few Flight 3 DDG-51 destroyers. They have big plans. Right now, they have more than 80 destroyers, and they're not slowing down. Over the next 15 years, they want to add at least 30 new destroyers to their fleet. This includes 22 new high-tech DDG-51 Flight 3 warships and 8 advanced DDG-51 Flight 2A destroyers. But it's not just about adding new ships. The Navy is deeply committed to keeping its existing fleet in top-notch shape. Some of these ships have been in service for decades, and they're not being left behind. The Navy is investing in upgrades, and one of the most significant upgrades is the installation of AbramsX radar systems. What's truly impressive about all these plans is the Navy's commitment to staying at the forefront of naval technology. They understand that to maintain superiority in maritime warfare, you have to adapt and innovate. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of Flight 3 DDG-51 destroyers and their groundbreaking laser technology. We hope you found this video as enlightening and exciting as we did.